Okay, so we had three goals for today. One for you to distinguish between the three different types of assessments, and two for you to be able to make some arguments for the importance of formative assessment among these three types, and then finally to work with your team to align some formative assessments with your subject area plan. So remember from the Quizlet, as far as the first objective of being able to give some examples of the three types of assessments, there were some pre-assessments like the MI survey, a pre-class survey, or a teacher possibly asking a student to complete a Google form of their pre-knowledge about a topic before they teach it. Just some examples of pre-assessment. And formative assessment done during instruction to remediate. So things like quizzes, exit slips, observations, and even our Quizlet, which was a self-evaluation, self-assessment. And then probably the more common and famous type of assessment summative, which is after instruction, not really meant to be a gotcha for students, but instead in this view we're taking, it should be a kind of a non-issue for students if they've been formatively assessed well. So that is instruction, that it's after instruction, a type of assessment that allows students to show off what they know. So like a final lesson plan or a philosophy paper like we'll write, or a traditional exam. And then the second objective we had for today lists 3 reasons for the importance of formative assessment. So many that you could have picked up from reading our chapter 8 or from Wormley's video or just from your own experience. So for me, it's really important that we understand that it's not fair to expect all students to be able to achieve at the same time on a high stakes summative assessment. So that's where formative assessment comes in. It helps us as teachers to understand how well we've taught as well. So second thing that's important to me is that maybe I wasn't clear in the way I was instructing, and it gives me a chance to know how to reteach. And finally and critically, if you formatively assess, then you know where each student is in relation to your goals, and all students then actually have a chance to meet the objectives because you can help them get there because you know where they're at in their process. Okay, and so remember the 56 from the wonderful PowerPoint. We'll be digging deeper into integrating assessments like these when we get ready to write procedures. So hopefully you had some fun with looking through those and lining those up as a second step to the understanding by design process in your subject area plan. So just some brainstorming and thought process, I'm sure, as we go through and develop our lesson plans more fully. We'll be developing those more in detail, and you might change your minds. So it's a good first start. All right, so the research reaction, which is our final one for the semester, it's due on the 31st next week. It's about differentiated instruction and universal design for learning. And you'll have 5 short videos there. I think they're between 5 and 8 minutes. 3 of them are on differentiated instruction. 2 are on understanding, universal design for learning. So you'll watch the videos. You'll pull out 4 concepts for your 2-column notes as you usually do. Give your feedback in the right-hand column. And this is a set of unique sources that's not our textbook. So I'll be adding these citations to our APA course reference list, so you can cut and paste and use them, but you're going to have 4 citations. So make sure that you take a look at the ref list. So in the very far left column, you'll make sure you note which video you're taking your key concept from, and you'll also provide a timestamp for that. And then finally, in the reflections and connections section, the 4-pointer of this research reaction, you have some significant prompts. So there they are. The assignment is open. Please let us know if you have any questions, and good luck.